played professional basketball for the Chicago Bulls.
32 seconds to go. A 1-point lead for Georgetown. Gordy to Bryant. The time, 18. Shot, Jordan. Micheal Jordan.
If I had to trace my evolution, the Micheal Jordan evolution, it always had to start back in college. Hitting a shot against Georgetown in 1982 when I really didn't know exactly what I was doing.
North Carolina has won the 1982 NCAA championship.
It awakened a person inside of me to excel, to compete, to excel, to be one of the best, or be the best. That joke, and I guess with that shot, it kind of ignited the fire inside of me. Nothing was going to stop me.
I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life. And that is why I succeed. Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses. It's not about the shoes. It's about knowing where you're going, not forgetting where you started. It's about having the courage to fail, not breaking when you're broken, taking everything you've been given and making something better. It's about work before glory. And what's inside of you is doing what they say you can't. It's not about the shoes. It's about what you do in them. It's about being who you were born to be.
Now Bryant again, out between the rings, guarded by Pippen. Kobe on the move. Lobs for O'Neal. Put it down. Kobe Bryant worked into the lane, and Shaq hammered it in with the right hand. Timeout, Portland.
So that means taking things, using things in your life that are scars, using those moments as a weapon, right? Using basketball as kind of like a vehicle through which to express yourself, right? So at that moment, for us to face the Celtics again, it's not about the Celtics. It's not about your opponent. It's about you. It's about you taking your inner struggle and channeling that through the game, right? As a way to unleash, right? So now it became a matter of how do I express that to them? How do I get them to that point where they figure this out for themselves? Because I can't say, hey, listen, I need you to play hard.
So what'd you do?
Well, I had to share my story. I had to open up to them and let them know I've dealt with things. This is the things that I use. This is how I go about focus. This is how I deal with adversity. This is how I deal with, arguing with my wife the day of the game and showing up to the game and still having that focus to be able to play. Like I use those things to open up with them. And then in turn, they were able to take those stories and make them their own.
Those cannot buy a triple. Kobe wheeling. What a play to Turio. And the foul.
And a chance to tie.
What a delivery by Kobe Bryant.
I'm not going to be afraid of confrontation
to get us to where we need to go. I think there's a big misconception where people think winning or success comes from everybody putting their arms around each other and singing Kumbaya and patting them on the back when they mess up, and that's just not reality. If you're going to be a leader, you're not going to please everybody. You got to hold people accountable, even if you have that moment of being uncomfortable.
Matter of fact, get your hands on me. Don't touch me the rest of the script. Get your hands on me.
What did I just see?
You just saw what Kobe does best, and that's bring people to their feet with a sensational play.
No, it's of utmost importance. Like, I was such a diehard fan, Lakers fan growing up. And just my personality, like, for me to ask for a trade or to go play someplace else to try to chase a championship, that's not me, man. That's not what my career has been about. That's not who I am. And I stay with it. Stuff that I've been through in my life, I've been through in my career, but just taught me anything. It's the fact that you'll have good moments, you have bad moments, you have great moments, you have horrible moments. You just keep going through all of them, and then things work themselves out.
Basketball isn't easy. All my life, I've been striving to make myself better. It's a full-time commitment. To be the best, you have to work the hardest. You have to chase what seems impossible over and over and over again. Because giving up is not an option. When you feel like you've reached your limit, it's only the beginning. That's when it's time to dig deep, to find the courage to push some more. Because if you got the drive, the discipline, and the resolve to do what it takes to make yourself great, then the rewards are endless.
Scoring option and a different way to score coming off baseline point.
Oh, he does it again. Throws it right up for the rim. James comes flying in from the right corner. And he goes right over Lucas.
It was like a step ladder.
Don't be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. It's impossible. No one is perfect. If you make a mistake, you have to live with it. You have to be able to grow from it. You can't continue to make mistake after mistake after mistake and then think that you're going to be able to come back from that.
James on the drive. Here's Rose going to get it off. It is blocked. That will do it. The Miami Heat is headed to the NBA Finals.
How much damage did LeBron?
So how do you stay motivated? And you do, both off the court and on the court.
Well, I'm in a position where I can be the best I can be each and every night. I have a organization, I have a team, I have great coaches around me that can put ourselves in a position to be the best each and every year. And then personally, I hold myself up to a standard higher than anyone. So that keeps me going as well. For me, I understand that a lot gets thrown upon my plate and a lot gets thrown upon what I do. So for me, my personal goals is to win championships. And at the end of my career, what I was able to accomplish will make me happy and make me satisfied, because I don't play for what people expect for me to do anymore. I want to be the greatest of all time, and that's just my mindset. Mm-hmm. Wherever they lay me at the end of my career, and if it's 1 or 9 or 12 or whatever the case may be, Smitty, I had a great time on playing this game that I love to play.